Yo, 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 peace and blessings. Welcome back to another episode of Creative Success. It's your boy Burnell Washburn, and today I want to share some uplifting, vibration raising words on confidence and courage, because that's one of the things that I get asked about the most is people saying, how do I be more confident? Or, I really want to chase different dreams and goals, but I lack confidence. And it seems like you have confidence, so do you have any tips for me? And I've done a few other videos on it, but I wanted to share some more words with you guys today that'll help you be more confident, take more action, and just start living a better life. So, number one, emotion is created by motion. So how you use your body is going to immediately affect how you feel and how you think. So you need to stand up straighter, put your shoulders back, put your chin up, breathe deeper. How you stand and breathe and hold yourself is a major player in the confidence game. So it doesn't mean you're just always like Superman or whatever, but even just standing in that stance for a few minutes and kind of just lifting your chest up and straightening out your posture will definitely help you feel more confident. And you start practicing that on a regular basis, you start to naturally embody that more often throughout your actions, and then you end up just feeling more confident. So that's the first tip, is how are you using your body. Second tip is keeping promises that you make to yourself. My confidence doesn't come from anything external. I used to think that confidence came from, was just like something you were born with or born without, and I was like jealous of, oh, so-and-so so confident, I wish I was that confident or whatever. But it doesn't come from accolades or awards or successes or anything like that. It does a little bit, but it's more of an intrinsic thing that you create with yourself, because you're following through on your commitments to yourself and you know that you're making progress. I always talk about how progress equals happiness, and progress is a big part of confidence too. If you feel like you're making progress in your life, you're not going to care as much what other people are saying about you, because you feel like you're improving. You feel like you're taking action. You're waking up every day and like doing what's hard and doing what you need to be doing to thrive and succeed, so it doesn't really matter what other people think of you as much. So just follow through on your commitments to yourself. Keep a success log. I keep a success log every day where I keep track of little wins and little successes that I've had. Just like, I woke up early, I took a cold shower, I did my gratitude and affirmations, I exercised, I meditated, I recorded a creative success video, I sent out an email or whatever. I keep a success log to train my subconscious and my brain that like, yo, I'm a badass, I'm taking action, I'm productive, I'm doing well. Because if I don't keep that success log, my brain will automatically try to scan myself for all my imperfections and flaws and shortcomings, and I'll constantly be focusing on what I'm doing wrong. But keeping the success log not only motivates me to do more and gives me more momentum and makes me feel like, hey, I'm doing awesome, I want to keep doing more awesome shit. It's like that positive reinforcement loop. But it also just like, it shows me that I'm actually getting stuff done, and then I don't focus on like all my flaws and insecurities and stuff quite as much. And then another tip that really helps me be confident is focusing on my unique qualities. Like, rather than comparing myself to other people, I focus on how I'm different, like, and unique. And rather than like, I used to not be as confident with my music because I would compare myself to other rappers, like, oh, they can rap better than me, or they have better beats or better flow or delivery, or they look fresher or whatever like that. And I kind of stopped thinking about all of that, and I've started focusing on like, yo, I bring this like unique light, this unique energy to the hip hop game that no one else brings, with this like, and I was insecure about that. I was like, they would call me like the positivity rapper and shit like that. And I rap about a lot of struggles and hardships too and everything like that. It's really not all like sunshine and rainbows, but like just how much positivity I put out. People started like saying I was soft and too soft to be a rapper, and I was like insecure about that. And then I changed my mindset and started embracing that, like, that's my unique gift. I bring people together, I unite people, I help people dream big, I help people believe in themselves, I uplift and inspire, make people feel empowered. I show people that like, hey, if he can do it, here's this like short white guy, and he's not afraid to just jump on stage in front of thousands of people in any city and just spill his heart out with true passion, and gives them more courage to do stuff in their life too. So definitely just focus on your unique qualities rather than always comparing yourself. And remember, everyone's flawed too. Like, Someone might seem super confident in one area, but they're not confident in another area. So we're all confident in different areas. Like maybe you're super confident about how good you are at your job, but you're not confident with your health and your fitness. Or you're super confident with your fitness, but you're not very confident with like public speaking or like sharing your mind with people or something like that. So like you can study people that are confident in areas and see how they act, and just see how they're using their body, how they're breathing, how they're talking, what actions are they taking, and you can start to embody that. So surround yourself with confident people, even if you don't have confident friends in your life as much, like you probably do, but if you don't have that many, then you can surround yourself with confident mindsets online, watching people on YouTube that are confident, watching people like Will Smith, or just people that embody confidence, seeing how they interact and behave, and it'll start to rub off on you. And then another key to confidence is just stop comparing yourself to stop comparing your behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. Happens on social media. Everyone's posting like the very best aspects of their life. They're not posting like their struggles as much, and when they're bored or sad or lonely or depressed or whatever, but they're posting when they're jumping off a cliff in Lake Powell, or jet skiing in Bali, or doing some awesome shit all the time. Like that's what they're posting, and that's dope. Get happy for them, but don't compare yourself and think that like that's their whole life and their whole life is just perfect like that, and your life sucks because you're looking at the darkest parts of your life and the brightest parts of their life, and it's just not even a fair comparison at all. So stop comparing our behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel. And then the last like major key I want to talk about today is self-talk. Affirmations have played a major role in my confidence. You start to tell yourself you're confident every day. You start to talk about yourself differently and view yourself differently. Then you will start to behave like that. I always say that it's impossible to consistently behave in ways that are inconsistent with how we view ourselves. Like one of the biggest core human needs is to stay congruent with who we believe ourselves to be. So if you start to view yourself as a confident person, talk about yourself as a confident person, that'll be a huge player. You're never going to be confident if you're saying, oh, I'm not confident, or I suck at this, or I'm bad at that. So that's just a major role. Daily affirmations, reprogramming your subconscious. Like listen to affirmations every morning when you wake up, every night when you go to sleep. I have affirmations playing all night long when I sleep, and it reprograms because your subconscious can still hear sound when you're asleep and absorb it, and it'll help you reprogram your mindset. And just writing them down every day, and especially how you speak about yourself on social media and in your conversations with your family and friends. Like if you're like, don't affirm your limitations. If you argue for your limitations, then you get to keep them. If you affirm your limitations, then they become yours even stronger. So don't talk about the things that you're bad at or you suck at. Like rather than saying, oh, I suck at math, say like, I'm improving at math every day. Or maybe you could say, I used to not be so good at math, but now I'm way good at it. You know what I mean? Self-talk is so important. And then the final thing I want to talk about on today's episode is courage. Because courage is actually way more important than confidence. Confidence is usually something that you've earned and you have once you've like taken action and gotten some wins and had accountability with and built credibility with yourself, and you develop that mindset with the self-talk and everything. Like it's easy to do stuff when you feel confident, but courage is more important, because courage means you act despite you don't feel confident, but you act anyway. That's why courage is so much more important. You tap into your heart and just become the type of person that's willing to take action even on things that scare you. Even when you don't feel confident, you're willing to try it, because you're not so much worried about what people are thinking of you, and your self-esteem isn't built off being good at something. It's built off being willing to try at something. So like for me, I don't get confidence because like my YouTube videos are the best, but I get confidence in the fact that I took the action and pulled out my phone and shared my thoughts with you guys and tried to make an episode. And like if I was building my confidence based on like looking at the best YouTubers and comparing my videos to theirs and how they got better lighting and equipment and sound, and they're more polished than I am and whatever, and more handsome, or any different comparison I could think of, like that would kill my confidence. But I'm not building my self-esteem on how good my videos are. I'm building my self-esteem on the fact that I'm even making them. The fact that I'm even taking action on it gives me confidence, you know, so it doesn't even really matter how good they are. They'll get better over time, but as long as I'm trying and I'm trying to constantly improve them, then I will feel confident with it. And I do usually feel like a huge rush of confidence after I film one of these episodes, because I'm almost always nervous and scared and don't know what I'm gonna say, and they always come freestyle from the heart off the top of the dome. I never really plan out these episodes and script them. Every once in a while I'll have like a specific question I'm answering or a specific download from the universe that I feel really inspired to share, but most of the time it's just like I'm really trying to grow the tribe and spread the good vibes and uplift, and I know these messages are helping a lot of people, so I'm trying to make sure I stay consistent with it and be a source of light for you guys every day. So it's like I'm building that self-esteem on just taking the action of doing it rather than how good they are or how, you know, they compare to others. So self-talk, body language, how you use your body, how you breathe. Breathing from the diaphragm. A lot of times when we're not feeling confidence because we're just breathing too shallow, and it's like causing our fight or flight nervous system to kick in. So use your body, use your self-talk, surround yourself with confident mindsets, study confidence, read books about confidence, and just create small wins with yourself. Create little things, you know, like if you're trying to build confidence with health, one of the first small wins that I created for myself was drinking enough water. I started giving myself props for drinking the right amount of water. I drank a gallon of water a day, and that was like a win. And that win made me start to feel like a healthier person. It gave me more confidence about my responsibility to take action towards bettering my health. It started giving me my power back and showing me that I'm the type of person that can improve my health. And it gave me this kind of momentum and this positive reinforcement on a feedback loop that gave me more inspiration and drive to do more things that were good for my health, because it's like feels good to get that endorphin rush. I drank enough water today and I feel good about myself, and so now I want to do something else to feel good about myself, and it just has a ripple effect and a chain reaction. And like, you know, 2 years down the road I'm doing way more than drinking enough water, and I'm constantly finding new ways to feel more confident about my health and take more action that gives me those wins. So keep that success log, and then just have courage. Take action even when you feel scared, even when you feel ready, and that's going to make you feel so good about yourself. Because even if you fail completely and fall on your face, you're going to just feel like way more confident in the fact that you even tried versus like sitting here overthinking it for any longer. So I hope this episode uplifted and raised your vibrations and just gave you some good strategies and tools that you can implement in your life and just start feeling more confident. Because when you start feeling more confident, everything in your life gets better. But you can't wait until you feel confident for your life to get better. You have to just start taking action now, and then you'll become more confident and things will become easier over time. But definitely has helped me out a lot on my journey. So I hope these tips help you too. As always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe. And YouTube changed their situation, so you have to actually hit the notification bell in order to see the new videos. Like just subscribing is not enough to show you the videos anymore for some reason. So hit the notification bell, and then please, if this video gave you any sort of value at all, drop just even like an emoji in the comment, just even like a heart emoji or something. It doesn't have to be a big heartfelt comment if you don't want to take the time on that. It just has to be something so I can know that you're watching, know who's following me, say what up to you. I love to interact with like-minded kindred spirits who are on a similar journey with me. So not only that, and it also just helps grow the tribe and spread the message to more people that could benefit from these words. So really appreciate it if you drop a comment and subscribe if you haven't already. We will catch you tomorrow on another episode of Creative Success. Love you guys. Peace and blessings.